Witam wszystkich serdecznie w grze Disco Elysium. Ok, poprawiłem sobie mikrofon. Mam nadzieję, że mnie teraz lepiej słychać. I kontynuujemy zabawę. Nie ukrywam, że to jest dosyć dziwna gra. Za maksymalne przybliżenie. To jest. Okej, tu coś musimy zrobić z naszą postacią.
Where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Okej.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Powiem szczerze, że to są bardzo dziwne dialogi.
You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Nasz główny bohater, no to wygląda, że ma jakąś amnezję. Czy coś takiego. Że tutaj sobie poprawię jakość obrazu na czacie. Tutaj mamy. Tak. A, tutaj zasialasz. To chciałem sobie. Tu mamy jego ubrania, lewy klucz. Zadania. No dobra, idziemy dalej. Mogę z tym kolesiem porozmawiać? Nie, aktualnie nie widzę. A nie, można. Zobaczmy.
Yes.
Zobaczmy, przydałoby się wyjść, tylko nie wiem czy tu. A, będzie jeszcze hotel chyba. No wejdźmy sobie stąd, zobaczmy. Jesteśmy na zewnątrz. Trzeba zobaczyć sobie te zwłoki, które są na drzewie. Gdzie one są? Tutaj, dobra. Podejdźmy sobie tego smarkacza.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Okej, to są dzieci. Widzę jednego, a tam jest drugie za płotem. Mówiąc szczerze, używają dosyć wulgarnych słów.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh?
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, pig o' naught. Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Fucking idiot Mulkapa! Doesn't know any questions!
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Mówiąc szczerze, ten tytuł ma tonę tekstu. Nie wiem, czy to jest najlepszy tytuł do streamowania. Chyba żebym czytał wam wszystkie teksty, które tu się pojawiają, ale nie wiem, czy to jest sens.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Okej, wisielec, czyli prawdopodobnie koleś popełnił samobójstwo. Albo ktoś mu pomógł.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
mamy tylko 8% szans, że nam się uda nie zwymiotować. Bez sensu. Odwróć się, zróbmy. Porozmawiajmy sobie z tym.
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's right. Good.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
%58 szans. No dobra, sprawdźmy, czy się uda.
Maybe more than 12.
O, sukces.
8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toe. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. Seven. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the...
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? $200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built...
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe there was a physically impressive strongman in their midst. Someone who wanted to impress their peers.
You have a point there. Anyway, it's something to consider. What else can you see?
No, sporo tu dialogów, nie ukrywam.
A woman or a kid? Understood. Anything else? Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or...
He regrets it the moment he says it.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Mm-hmm.
Sporo tutaj rzeczy do roboty.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says there's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. Mm-hmm. We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
No, jestem ciekawy, czy coś tam ciekawego jest w tym pojemniku na śmieci. Zobaczmy tutaj jeszcze, co to jest. Aha, zioło ktoś próbuje. Tam nie możemy zobaczyć, co to.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Raczej będzie niepowodzenie. Ma... Tam się nie da więcej. Dobra. To idźmy do baru. A czekaj, coś chyba jeszcze. No, tytuł tutaj jest w miarę ciekawy. Dziwne dialogi. To w ogóle ciekawe. Czemu nasz bohater ma amnezję?
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling and Rat.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and...
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
No dobra, zobaczmy, co jest w tym pojemniku. Jestem ciekawy, czy ktoś jest na streamie, bo widzę tutaj dwie osoby. Jedna to na pewno ja, bo mam włączony czat. A druga, któż to wie? Mam może cichego wielbiciela. Cichy wielbiciel. No dobra, otwórzmy sobie ten pojemnik na śmieci. Czekaj, tu jeszcze coś. Okej.
This trash container is locked with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now... Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Policjant grzebiący w śmieciach.
A box
Super.
falls into pieces in your hands. Matisse Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Kuno. He thinks you're an infant or something.
See? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think...
No to idziemy znowu do tego kolesia, który nam dał klucz. Bo jedynymi osobami, które faktycznie mogły wyrzucić ubrania Denata, to była obsługa tego hotelu. Ja zobaczmy, co nam powie.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself. Thank you anyway.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service?
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll... Thank you anyway.
Yes.
No dobra. Chyba nikt z obsługi tego nie zrobił. To chyba była kuchnia. Co to jest? O, cześć Mamba. Co tam u ciebie słychać, Mambo? No okej, ale dzięki, że przynajmniej na chwilkę wpadłeś. A jaki projekt masz do ogarnięcia? Jeżeli można wiedzieć, oczywiście. No dobra, możemy pograć sobie jeszcze w GTA. Tylko muszę go zainstalować, muszę jakąś inną grę odinstalować. Zastanawiam się, co dokładnie. A czy którą? Może tak.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with? Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning. She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Me? I am just a gardener. I'm working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Of course. Where to? It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay. What do you mean? We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think. No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Okej, zdobyliśmy rękawice i będziemy mogli prawdopodobnie zdjąć w końcu to ciało. Jaki pojazd.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
No, zobaczmy, czy możemy zdjąć ciało w końcu.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more...
Dobra, zimitowaliśmy. Super.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago. Sure, I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
No zobaczmy, dostaliśmy jakiś przedmiot. Małe rękawiczki. Okej, nałożyliśmy je. Super. Co tu mamy? Chusteczka. Możemy ją użyć? Nie. No dobra, to podejdźmy sobie jeszcze raz. To zwłok. Bo przydałoby się je w końcu zdjąć.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to
17%
that
szans.
corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Niewiele to zmienia, widzę.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in one. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signaling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Nie ukrywam. Sporo jest tutaj dialogów, sporo do roboty. Ale aktualnie na razie skończę chyba grać w ten tytuł. O, na prawie 12. A tu naprawdę przydałoby się o wiele dłużej pograć. Bo w weekend pogram sobie dłużej w ten tytuł. No dobra, ja na razie kończę grać w Disco Elysium i może włączę sobie Diablo jeszcze.